on the road. Sometimes it helps to be on the road. You don't got to think about anything except basketball. Just go out there and play.
Doc Rivers talked about that very thing this morning with us. Here's a steal as Andre Miller tries to take it coast to coast. Snuffed by McGrady.
Tracy McGrady, if he puts his mind to it, could be an all-defensive basketball player. He doesn't do it every night, but that's a great read. He's on one of the quicker guards. He backed up. He moved his feet and then made a great block.
Timeout with 5:02 left in the first. The Magic up by 2. Juwan Howard is out. Here's Boykins. A pass to Barry, poked away and stolen by McGrady. Tracy McGrady on the breakout. That's 4 points for McGrady in the game. Tracy McGrady a moment ago making the defensive play.
Well, steals are all about anticipation and anticipating where the pass is going to go. And he was down low, anticipated, got a hand on it, and he was off to the race.
Times it hurts the game.
Gentlemen, we have just observed our 15th turnover so far. Pachulia on the feed from McGrady gets the basket.
Ball player though.
Yeah. About 2 minutes left in the quarter. Still a lead by Orlando. Collected, and the Magic with another steal. And McGrady with another 3. So the Orlando Magic, with 7 straight losses coming into this game, needing a win to start their 5-game road trip, have the lead after 1. They're following the lead of Tracy McGrady so far.
Well, he's been doing it for him offensively and defensively. I'm sure he wants to get a win as badly as anybody. The pull-up threes, the pull-up jump shots right now, all working. But sooner or later, somebody else is going to have to step up for Orlando if they want to win a game on the road.
He's impossible to cover making the 3.
We've played almost 3 minutes here in the second quarter. Alley-oop, and McGrady guides it in on the feed from Gooden. Tracy McGrady with a dozen. Well, that's a lot what you've been talking about, Coach. And McGrady was fouled out on the open court by Anderson. Anderson with his first.
Little communication right here. Drew, they throw it to you, just throw it up to me, and I'll make sure I finish it. Not the usual Tracy McGrady thunder finish, but nonetheless counts for 2.
I think when we come back, we should talk about Denver's shooting coach.
We
Come on.
I don't know how Denver can score. It's when Orlando does a crazy thing or a turnover or a bad shot.
Tracy McGrady right down the pipe about halfway through the second quarter. The Orlando lead is 5. This is McGrady. Muscles the shot up and in. He was almost tied up on the way up with that one.
Good transition, D.
Yeah. And Anthony again.
That's pathetic.
That's got to drive you crazy.
That's twice.
Look at Doc. Doc's turning it around. You can't do that. You can't play that way.
McGrady feeds Gooden. Anthony. Drew went down. Anthony couldn't put him away, though, and here comes McGrady. Pulling up for 3.
His face, his body language.
Well, look at the defense. They got people running away from him. Maybe he should turn around so they can see it says McGrady on his back. And then, I mean, he caught it. Split second.
There's Ron Lou to McGrady. He had some elevation on that one.
Well, McGrady just sneaks behind the defense here. This thing can be out there to double team, and right here, I still don't see how you lose that guy. How do you lose him?
Denver has come back to within 3. McGrady again over Miller. He's got it stuck on automatic. Pull.
Oh, nice. Another lob right in stride.
I talked to Andre. He loves playing with Boykins. He likes playing the off guard with Boykins.
Got to watch for the pull-up 3. Dribble right into that line with about 2 seconds left. Pull up on you.
3 seconds. There it is on Anthony right there.
Oh.
The 4th 3 of the game for Tracy McGrady with 0.8 of a second left. Barry got behind the defense and a goaltend on the McGrady block.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 3 times that's happened. Wow. Way to be heads up, guys.
Tracy McGrady with 28 points at the half. He had 18 in the second quarter. Carmelo Anthony scored 9 points in the first half for the Denver Nuggets. Coming up next, the halftime report with Kevin Frazier. So far, Orlando looking good to halt its 7-game losing streak. Anthony against McGrady. And traveling called on Carmelo Anthony.
Tracy McGrady saying, young fella.
McGrady silences the crowd. Tracy McGrady with 30.
If he wants to get a shot off, he's got to shoot it when he catches it.
Before he dribbles.
Barry a little light with that one. Pachulia going to the hoop. Zaza on the miss, but McGrady is there to clean up. He's got an offensive rebound too. All right, Kevin, we're all even here as well. 69 all. Tracy McGrady with 32 points. A great shooting night, 14 out of 20. But the Denver Nuggets have relied on some of that interior defense being presented tonight by Marcus Camby, Coach.
Well, Marcus has 11 rebounds and 6 blocks, and anytime
tipped out by Gooden to McGrady.
He's got to go in.
And McGrady, he hits a 3. He's got 35 points in the game. Gooden. And the rebound to McGrady. Man, Tracy McGrady, what a night. 37 for McGrady. Him. Tracy McGrady on the move against Camby. Camby got a piece, but a foul called on Camby. McGrady gets to the line for the first time tonight.
33 shots, first time to the free throw line, but 23 shots, first time to the free throw line. Right now, Orlando, after watching them tonight, they need another playmaker on the basketball court. Tyronn Lue is not a point guard playmaker. He is a scorer, shooter at the point guard position. They're just asking Tracy McGrady to do too much. I think if they would get a point guard playmaker, 15 points.
They trailed by 11 a number of times in this game. Orlando jumped out of the gate 10-2. McGrady for 3. Wow. That's his 6th three-pointer tonight.
That guy's sick.
42 points for McGrady. Remember that career best is 52. Well, Tracy McGrady has gone off, but the Nuggets lead by 4. And Coach Jeff Bzdelik, before the game, he sort of had a premonition. He thought McGrady would have a big one tonight.
Yesterday, someone came up to me and said, we just read on the internet that Tracy McGrady is probable for tonight's game. And my response was, and I think it's so true, yeah, he's probable for 40, questionable for 50. And that's how I view it. Tracy is a superstar, one of the elite, very elite players in this league, and poses a great problem anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he's been shooting it very well tonight. Now you see McGrady. Anthony is on the free throw line. Now, Coach Carmelo.
A couple years, but he was good.
Yep. Tracy McGrady trying to shake free. Over Elson. He hits his 7th three-pointer of the night. That's 45 for McGrady. And he's 7 for 9 from three-point country.
Right to the line. Let him get him by 2s, not by 3s.
Here's another 3 attempt. Oh, yeah, 48 for McGrady.
Okay, forget that.
8 for 10.
I wouldn't let him shoot anymore. I'm sorry. He would not shoot anymore, period. Tackle that man, somebody.
Jim, I watched it last year. Tracy McGrady against the Milwaukee Bucks did this to us 3 or 4 times. I remember him watching one film where he got 48, hit 7 threes. Watched the film, and I went to my staff. I said, well, how do you cover him? Now that you watched the film, how do you cover him? We still didn't know how to cover him. I mean, what he does out there is very difficult to figure out a defensive scheme.
That foul was on Keith Boykins, his 6th. The door is still open.
Plot thickens. Well, that's one thing that I love about the NBA. I love all sports, but in baseball, you can intentionally walk somebody. In football, you can scheme to stop one person. In the NBA, if one guy has it going and they're that good, you can almost do anything, and they're going to get their numbers.
Andre Miller pushes it back to a 6-point lead. That's
Go get him.
Possessions. Here's McGrady off the drive this time. Yep, and a foul. Tracy McGrady has got 50.
Personal foul, Carmelo Anthony. His third.
So that ties Rashard Lewis for the NBA high. And as he goes to the line, he's got a chance to better that.
That's just a smart player right there. Knowing they're going to press him right at the three-point line. Blows by Carmelo Anthony to finish, and a chance for the conventional three.
51 for McGrady.
In a good way.
So it has come to an end. The shot by Lou won't count. Denver wins it 106-101. Stay tuned for SportsCenter coming up next. For Tom Tolbert, George Carl, and our entire ESPN crew, we looked in on an exciting game tonight. Tracy McGrady poured in 51, but Denver got the win. This is Jim Durham saying so long. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.